Hey now folks, it's Ron from Ron's Beer Reviews and Tools. As you can see in front of you, we've got a porter. A vanilla porter to be exact. And that's coming to you from Breckenridge Brewery out in Colorado. This was started in 1990, this brewery, way back. I don't have much due diligence on this because I looked and I only came up with one name. A gentleman that he's still the president today of the brewery, Todd. See what his name again, Mr. Todd. I'm not killing the name. Usually it's USRY. Mr. Tom Usury. He's the president now of Breckenridge. They have a couple of locations, and I really get kind of convoluted when they were saying the locations because they were started in Breckenridge, Colorado, and they outgrew that, and they went to Denver, and I think in Denver, the Colorado Rockies moved across the street or something like that, and really, but they outgrew that place anyways. And on the bottle, I noticed it has Fort Collins, Colorado. But Littleton is where they have a fine-looking brewery. Even the one that's initially that they opened up in Breckenridge was nice-looking, red brick building, the old-fashioned brick look of it, and really nice-looking brewery. They've done well. They're doing good. And this isn't one of the kinds of porters that I've had much of. Vanilla porter, roasted malts with notes of vanilla. Now these vanilla beans, real vanilla beans, they've used this, and it comes from Madagascar, and they use that in there. So it should make a fine brew. Without talking much, I'll do less talking. Let's get a glass. We got a glass. I got an older one of the glasses I have here. An old Vienna lager beer by O'Keefe. Premium quality, old Vienna. That's an old one. I don't know if they still brew this or not. Okay. Let's get a can opener. Oh yeah. Let's get a bottle opener. That we have. We have a Klein tool. That's nice. Oh, I'll show the top of that. Breckenridge Brewery Fine, Colorado Ales. I like the bottle. I like the way they emboss it here. Shows a little pride in the brewery when they do something like this. That looks nice. The label gets ripped off or whatever, and you still know what brewery it came from. It's gonna be nice to see what this porter looks like. Lately I've been drinking porters. I like porters. Did some reviews on them. Also, Mr. Ron Terrio. He does beer reviews out there down there over there in New Orleans. If you got a chance to catch his page, he has a lot of fine reviews on a lot of things, but most of them are beers, and they does well. Does a very good job on them. And he likes porters, and we converse a little bit on the porters, on the ones that I've done and he's done. And porters are nice. They're a nice, accessible drinking beer. Well, let's see what this one looks like and tastes like. It's got that brown, real brown. Now, these aren't stout, so they're not going to be black and real dark. That looks good. Looks real good. It really looks good. This is a 5.4% brew. It's got 16 international bitter units. So that's not too bad at all. It's right within my ballpark for the hops, the IBUs that I like. Now, they use real vanilla beans from Madagascar, like I said, and they combine it with the malts in this are caramel and Munich malts. And both of those are really nice, flavorful, sweet, but not too much. Your tongue and your mouth can take the sweetness. And it's very well balanced. Supposedly, now what their words is the balance and flavorful. And you're going to get aromas of vanilla and toasted grain. So, no further ado, let's take it to the nose and we'll see what that's about. Oh yeah, that's the first thing that comes through is the malt aroma to this. That's the first thing that comes out. You can see from the color of it, that's like more like a dark mahogany color, I guess you would say, a cocoa color, cocoa brown, or straight dark brown, would you say? Or would you say a typical porter color, I guess? I mean, it's not really black, and it's a dark brownish color, and looks nice. The aromas on this are coffee. I'm getting like a coffee sweetness, toasted malt, roasted malt, I should say. Maybe just at the end I got a bit of a vanilla aroma on this, but I'm getting some I don't know, some kind of fruity smell, definitely coming from the hops. All right, bottom it up. It is tasty. The vanilla comes through. Vanilla comes through on the taste. I'm getting the flavors of the vanilla, some spiciness flavors on that at the same time. And in the back of the mouth, the dark, kind of like dark sugar sweetness, I guess you'd say. When you have dark, the brown sugar, kind of that sweet flavor. Maybe it's the caramel malt that's producing that, no doubt. It's well-rounded brew for a porter. It's not too sweet this way. It's with 16 IBUs, so definitely not getting much stringent hoppiness. Definitely those flavors are nice. What the caramel malt is produced, it really produces a nice flavor, and plus the Munich malts too. They have they go with this type of beer porter because they have a subtle but distinct sweetness to them. The Munich malts, together with the vanilla bean in this here and the caramel malt, they're producing a nice, just the right amount of sweetness in this brew. It's more like those sweet beers that I can't think of what style they are, but they're just the right amount of sweetness. It's kind of like a little bit of a. I wish I could put my finger on it when I'm tasting as far as the flavor. But to sum this up, I won't run this too long with my babbling. It's a fine vanilla porter. I don't have that many vanilla porters, to tell you the truth, to compare this to. But there's enough sweetness and enough aromas from the malts itself, and a little bit of chocolatey. Not much. Some kind of like a semi-sweet chocolate, really way in the back there. But the roasted malts really produce a fine flavor. So, sum this up. They've definitely put together a fine brew. I would get this again, yes, I would get this again, and I would advise friends and family to purchase it, and anyone else that would ask about it, I would say to definitely get it. So, from the mountains of Colorado to us folks, they've brewed a fine brew. My hats go off to the folks out there at Breckenridge Brewery in Colorado. So, have a good day, folks. Gonna drink responsibly. Don't drive. Don't run equipment. Be an adult. Ciao.